All right, hi guys, and welcome back to Reality Wrap. Today we are talking about the People's Choice Award nominations. We're talking about some 90-Day Fiance breakups, and we are talking about a sister wife who recently got her groove back. Shawnee, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, we're starting with People's Choice Award nominations. All right, so we're gonna talk about predictions, who we want to win and who we think is gonna win.
All right.
All right, so for reality show, here are the nominees. We have 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. We have Below Deck. We have Selling Sunset, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Real Housewives of Jersey, Jersey Shore Family Vacation, and Vanderpump Rules. Oh, and of course, the Kardashians, as per usual. Who do you want to win?
Who do I want to win, or who do I think will win?
Who do you want to win first, and who you think will win?
I'm always rooting for 90 Day. Always.
Okay.
But I really kind of want Below Deck to win it because they've had some really amazing seasons. Like,
right.
The drama has been amazing and the fan base is rabid. And I don't see why they wouldn't win unless, we're just handing everything to the Kardashians, because that's who always wins.
I want, because I'm a Bravo chick, but
You are?
I want a Bravo to win, somebody from Bravo, but I'm thinking either Beverly Hills or Jersey. I kind of wish Atlanta or one of my favorites, like Potomac, but Atlanta had a terrible year. So,
if we were having to pick a Housewives, I would want it to be Jersey. I don't think that Beverly Hills has delivered.
Beverly Hills is only getting nominated because it's Beverly Hills. And
right.
That's really it. So
Agreed.
I'm betting on Jersey. I'm betting on New Jersey to win, but I think we all know that the Kardashians and their billions of fans, they're gonna win.
Very likely. Right.
So
we can hope.
Yeah. I've been voting with my little one vote. I voted today because, but Kardashians has between all the Kardashians, Shawnee, they have probably over 1 billion followers on Instagram alone. Because they each have over about 300 million.
How many of them are really active though? I
read
a report not too long ago, and I can't quote it because I wasn't ready for you, but
yeah,
it was about the actual activity, the responsiveness of their fans. Yes, they have the most followers on Instagram, hundreds of millions.
Mm-hmm.
However, they're really not as active as you would consider having hundreds of millions would or should be.
Which seems to be the case with every single person on Instagram. They'll have 1 million followers and 5,000 likes.
It was a ratio, a comparison, basically saying for as many followers as they have, they're actually getting kind of a low number of reactions and comments.
And it's usually the same people reacting, their friends, their celeb friends, and their industry people. So
right.
But either way, Shawnee, they still always win.
They still always win it, right?
Which is annoying to me. But anyway, so the next thing we're voting on is reality star, right? So the nominees are Ariana. Maddox, I almost said Ariana Grande.
And she'll probably win it. I'm just going to say it. I don't even know who else is on the list yet. Go ahead.
We have Garcelle from Beverly Hills, who I voted for, by the way. We have Khloe Kardashian, who I think won it last year.
Right.
We have Kyle from Beverly Hills. We have Chrishell from Selling Sunset. Candy from Atlanta. And we have Kim Kardashian. And we have, which I love, is Mike from Jersey Shore.
Okay.
So random, but I love that a Jersey Shore star is on it.
I don't love any of those.
I want Garcelle to win.
Maybe Garcelle, yeah. But beyond that, whatever.
But we know Chloe's gonna win.
Chloe's probably gonna win it again because it's the Chloe Award.
I actually really like Chloe. I
do too. Of all the Kardashians, I would hang out with Chloe before anyone else.
And I also love Kourtney and her dry sarcasm. I'm obsessed with how Kourtney does not care and will just say whatever.
Yeah, I have always been the queen.
Right.
But I kind of feel can we just give somebody else a chance? I also feel as of next year, can we stop putting these people in these categories? Because it's not fair. It's not fair. Give somebody how many
If
more?
they're the people's choice, they're the people's choice, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
but did we nominate them? They're
No.
the people's choice that you
Right,
chose,
right.
and I have to vote from a list.
right.
You understand? Like, here's a good one, Shawnee, that shook me to the core. I'm being very dramatic
Okay.
as per usual. So this one is the competition contestant, right? And here are the nominees.
Okay.
First and foremost, that stood out to me was your girl, the Golden Bachelor, Teresa Nist.
No surprise. No surprise. I mean, they're on top of the world right now. Everybody's talking about them. Like, you can't get enough, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if she won it.
You wouldn't be surprised. Here's who she's competing
Who's she
with.
up against?
She could win. She could win, Shawnee. She's up against Charity Lawson from The Bachelorette, who I think has a good chance.
Very
Then
good
there's
chance.
Kiki Palmer.
That's why she just put out her new engagement pictures.
She's been posting like crazy, but Posted.
Okay, Kiki Palmer, we love her.
there's Kiki Palmer, yes, and she
Had
had
a big
her
year, a big dramatic year. Woo.
having a big moment, and she just won another award. So Kiki could take this. There's also
I don't think her fan base is big enough.
yeah, I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm not no hate because I really like her, but in the reality TV world,
Yeah, if it's us voting, I
Right.
don't know if she has
I don't
enough.
think
But Ariana is also on the list again from Vanderpump
she's gonna
Rules.
be a really top contender. I wouldn't be surprised if she takes both. Like she's been
Although I kind
having
of
a
feel
huge
like
year.
Ariana's reign is of terror. I'm kidding. Reign is kind of dying down. I do.
Yeah,
feel
every
like-
time I think that though, here she is nominated for something else or doing something else or
Yeah.
starring in something else.
Something
So,
else, yeah. All right, so we'll give her till the rest of the year before we're sticking it. After Vanderpump Rules,
rest of the
plays
month,
out,
maybe.
so there's two contestants from RuPaul's Drag Race,
Okay.
Sasha Colby and
Good.
Anistra. Do you know those? Do you know them?
Sasha won last season, so
Okay.
that's a big deal. Yeah.
yeah, and I know that that show has a big following.
Huge.
It's
Busy
just that
following, yes.
individually, I don't know how they're doing. And then there's this
Not against Charity or Teresa or Ariana.
right. Then there is Zochi from Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
That one, Dancing with the Stars.
Eh.
Yeah. And then there's this guy from American Idol who I don't know, Iam Tongi. Iam?
I don't even know the person now.
I have absolutely no idea who that is. I'm thinking I want Charity to win, but I'd be okay if Teresa wins.
Same.
Yeah.
Absolutely same. And not surprised if Ariana wins because she's still on
She's
the
still
Scandal
on.
wave. So
And
I wouldn't be
also,
surprised.
Vanderpump Rules is premiering soon, so there's a lot of ads, there's a lot of hype again. So yeah, she could take it,
Yeah.
but I want Charity to get her moment.
I would love that. I really, really hope that Charity will see like all the hype behind the Golden Wedding and we'll get a bachelorette wedding. Like fingers crossed. I want to see a televised wedding for those two.
I know, no,
It's got to be soon. Like it's been almost a year. Like come on, Charity, give
Has
us
it been a full year?
almost.
Wow, time flies. Yeah, I think people would love to see them get married. I think people would love to see that.
I do
Yeah,
too.
give them a little spin-off and whatever else. See
Right.
them getting a little spin-off, Shawnee, and just living
I
their
would love
cute
it.
little Shawnee. This is not even on the list, but how did I not know that what's that couple from Big Brother, Swaggy?
Oh, they had their
And-
baby. Yeah.
They have a second baby that they just had, and they moved to Dubai, and they're the cutest couple I've ever seen in my entire life.
Isn't that the best? I love them. Big Brother fans hate them.
Why?
And I don't get it. I don't get it. They just hate them. And
Big
I'm just
Brother
like,
fans hate them because they thought they were gonna break up. It's 5 years
Probably.
going on strong, 2 kids. I saw
Mhm.
them and I was like,
it's time to just stop the hate because I mean obviously it's real and they're doing great.
Shawnee, I'm obsessed. I was I went on a rabbit hole last night on TikTok when I saw her video, and she was showing like she was getting ready to have her baby in Dubai because it's so much cheaper in this fancy hotel suite in Dubai than in the US because they moved there now
Right.
apparently.
Right.
And then I just started watching all the videos, and I was like, you guys are the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I really
Love
like
it.
them.
Love.
Yeah.
All right. We're going on now to 90 Day Fiance and these alleged breakups that we're hearing about. First one on the list, that we think have broken up every year that we've met these two are Jasmine and Gino.
I wanna go.
Just sickening.
Why are we thinking that Jasmine and Gino are over? Why?
I
Jasmine,
really don't even understand this. First of all, I want to say I'm the one that said they will not last.
yeah. You
I
have
don't
said
really
that.
know what this is about, except that they're very much teasing that it's over. I don't know. And
But
I mean, I guess
Sean-
Jasmine's like vague Instagramming things about like if it's meant to be or whatever.
Johnny, let me tell you about Jasmine. Jasmine is playing us like a tool.
I
I
mean,
interviewed
actress-
Jasmine last season, Shawnee, and I was convinced that when the way Jasmine responded to a question, I was convinced that they were over. I was convinced. You know what
I mean,
happened? Jasmine,
remember the season's not over yet.
right? But the way she said it,
She wouldn't tell us if that they were broken up if the season was over. This is
Funny.
totally for ratings.
they're not.
Totally.
broken.
We're getting real close to the tell-all.
Yeah, they're not.
You know what
broken.
I mean? Like, I don't think so either.
I don't believe for a second.
Plus, she's not been in the US long enough to be broken up, right? Like,
to get her
gotta
papers.
Brown Jasmine, you haven't done it yet.
Jasmine is gonna stick around till she gets her stuff. And also, y'all, I don't care if y'all call me naive. I am convinced that Jasmine loved her Gino, and she's gonna stick beside him. All
And
right.
I'm convinced that she's not stable in the head.
I love Jasmine. I love Jasmine and her
Anything
madness.
can happen.
Listen, will they break up at some point? I'm gonna give Jasmine and Gino 6 years. Married 6 years.
6 years. No, I give them
give them
3 tops.
3? Okay, I'm gonna give
I
them
think we'll be talking about it next year, to be honest.
yeah. They're gonna be on Happily Ever After. They're gonna be on every spin-off in the world.
But why though? Because if they break up, Jasmine will be the one going on single life. Nobody cares if
Mm.
Gino dates.
No. And also, I don't think Gino personally wants to be on TV. He's there for Jasmine.
Whoopee.
Right, right.
But I think they're gonna stay married and be on Happily Ever After, and then be on Diaries, and then if they listen,
Maybe.
another couple that I break
I know
up
what's coming.
every
The
month.
more likely one.
The more likely one that I definitely believe is Big Ed and Liz.
Yes.
The rumors
I
are
agree.
swirling that he has a new girl and she has a new man.
And they just got married a couple months ago. Like,
First
talk
of all, these
about a
people-
bust.
They haven't even announced that they got married. Like they haven't even.
And we only know because the invitations leaked. Like,
Right, but also, so he admitted it at one point. He admitted it on a live
mhm.
at one point that yeah, we're still
They had
together, we're still
somebody
married.
else or whatever.
But I think these people have been having problems since the day they met, and I don't know why they're
Because
sticking.
they're
This,
together for all the wrong reasons. Like, you cannot tell me that Liz is with this man because she's truly attracted and in love with him.
not for a second. Not
This is about cameras and fame and screen time, and now she can do single life. She does not care. Come on
yeah.
now.
But truth be told, though, I don't really want to see Liz after this. If we're being honest, I think Liz
I don't want
knows.
to see any of them.
Right, but Liz knows that without Big Ed,
She's not going to be famous. Nobody
right,
cares.
she may get a little thing where she's still talking about Big Ed for a hot second, right?
Mhm.
Because even if she goes on Single Life, she's still gonna be mentioning him. They're gonna
Right,
take clips
right.
of him. After
Because he's
that,
the draw. Let's be real.
He's the
He's the
draw.
one that everybody talks about. He's probably the most talked about 90 Day Fiance cast member
Mhm.
ever. I have people that don't watch 90 Day Fiance go, isn't that show with that Big Ed guy? No idea what the show's about, who's on it, none of it. They know Big Ed.
and Liz knows it, so she's sticking beside this man.
Right.
I
Big Ed also knows it. And he's the type of guy
yeah.
that absolutely, I do believe that he's the type that would go, like, Liz, like, you're nothing without me, and then go
Yes.
date somebody else just to throw it in her face.
Yes, I
So-
totally agree with you 1000%. Here's the thing though. They filmed something because remember the wedding was filmed.
Mhm.
So I don't what I mean TLC doesn't care because they will still air that 10 years later. They're still gonna but
I know,
I'm
right?
wondering what it was that they filmed. Was it a wedding special, you
don't-
think?
Probably.
Because
Are
cameras
they
were
on Happily Ever After? Is coming up like what, next month, or it's coming up?
It could be that's what they filmed for because
And I don't know who
cameras
the
in-
cast is. I have to look it up. off the top of my head, I don't know who the cast is. So I would not be surprised if we got a wedding on Happily Ever After.
Right. So maybe it's Happily Ever After because
Or
they film, which is why they
Or
haven't.
season 2.
Or what? Season 2?
Last Resort season 2. Why not?
Yeah, but Last Resort. Oh, and like
Who
try to
says
get
that they
back
have to keep
together.
it at the resort?
Because it's
I don't
called
know. I don't
Resort.
know. I mean, I really don't know what's going on. They're keeping this one under wraps. And that's the thing too, like Jasmine and Gino, Big Ed is really good at like playing the
Yeah. Yeah. You
fame
never
game.
know.
So they could be putting this all out there to throw us off,
Yeah.
to get us all interested in what's going on for their next spinoff. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Big Ed knows how to play.
I trust them not.
Yeah, I trust them not either, especially Big Ed. And it's so funny because he's on live like every day and he doesn't really spill anything. You know, like you'd be like, it's like the producers are not even concerned that
The
he's
big
on.
ones that bring in the big bucks and the big
They are-
ratings, they're really great at it.
They
Big Ed,
are.
Angela, Darcy
and
Silva.
Stacey, yes,
Like,
yes.
They don't let you know what's really going on.
I love
And
that.
then and then when you get to like the season, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what you were
And
doing.
Jasmine is learning too. I think Jasmine is also learning the game. And she
Right.
kind of, you
I mean,
know.
Chantel's another one. She's a huge draw and she does not get
Chantal posts absolutely nothing. Ever.
nothing relevant. Yeah.
Right, ever. We see nothing.
I don't understand it.
I want Single Life to be over. By the way, also, since we're on Single Life, what is happening with Natalie asking her ex-husband Mike to have a baby with her? What is this? What is this bizarre world that we're in, Shawnee?
I mean, it's Natalie. She is bizarre.
So cool.
Why? Because Natalie's an actress, remember? She said so herself.
I've never
I don't
forgotten.
believe that any of this is real. I think that they're doing it for ratings and headlines. And, you know, when they were sitting down, like, okay, so what are we going to talk about on the Single Life this season, Natalie? And she's like, well, I could ask Mike to have a baby.
But
Mike
why-
has a whole girlfriend, doesn't he? Like,
Why is
Look at that
Mike?
baby.
Why is Mike doing it?
I mean, why
What's
not
Mike's
the other guy, right?
Yeah, what's Mike's motivation for even being in this foolishness is what I mean.
I mean, he's getting called into it. He's probably pulling a check for being.
Okay.
You
Okay,
know,
because
yeah.
he doesn't seem as thirsty for TV time
Right.
and he's moved on and not really that. So I'm wondering what's his motivation for even being on camera and a part of this nonsense? You know?
Always a paycheck. I mean, why was he ever on this show? Like, who ever cared? I mean, we talked about it before. Like, I mean, I'm thoroughly convinced that Mike married Natalie to get her to the US as a favor to his friends. Thoroughly
his
convinced.
friends or
Yeah, it was his friend that married a girl from Ukraine, or no, it was his friends that they were friends with her. However they met.
Oh,
I can't remember the whole
okay,
story,
I
but like,
forgot.
I feel like that was a
like a business
favor.
arrangement. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And so I wouldn't be surprised if all of this is a business arrangement just to get on the show, get a paycheck, get some attention.
Because
Yeah, I think Mike is a stand-up guy, and I don't think that he would ever do something like that. I mean, I guess I could be wrong,
Mhm.
but I think that it's all for ratings and scripting and you know,
Yeah.
follow the storyline, whatever. I'm not convinced that anything about anything that Natalie does is real.
I agree. I think that Mike probably did love Natalie, but saw that what was really doing it to help her get there. And even after all
Agreed.
that she's done, he's still helping her mom to get there. He's a really
Right.
good guy, Mike. But I need her to leave him out of this ridiculous storyline now.
Yeah, or at least make up something believable, because that is not it.
Baby, it's so random. Like last week, Natalie's taking me for a fool, and I don't like it, Shawnee. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's my personal choice why I'm
Like, as
staying
a-
married.
I mean, the thing is she taking us for a fool, or is she making a fool out of herself?
Why do I have to put myself in a situation where I feel uncomfortable, insecure?
Because
Yeah.
nobody believes
Not
it.
one person believes
All the
this
viewers,
nonsense.
they don't believe it. They're just like, yeah, this isn't real.
Yeah, it's so stupid. And by the way, these producers could care less about our opinion. We complain, we say stop
They don't
doing
care.
it. And
Because
then
they've still got the viewers and they've
Yeah.
still got the ratings and they're getting the money. They don't care what we say every week.
like, shut up. You know you're gonna watch this. Be quiet.
Right. They know. Right. Especially us. I mean, every week.
whatever
So,
we do it.
what
What
choice-
else
yeah.
we got going on? Johnny,
This is our homework.
you're like Johnny, speaking of reality show, I'm not talking about Vanderpump Rules, which is coming up. But did you see that there's a Vanderpump Rules spinoff?
Bravo presents an all-new series about taking a shot at adulting. The Valley.
I did.
Shawnee,
Am I surprised? No.
But-
Am I excited? No. But Vanderpump Rules fans I want to say they love to hate Jax and Brittany. So I think it'll be a success because people will tune in to see what they're up to, especially if it's not good.
I do not think for a minute it's gonna be a success.
I do.
I like the rest of the world will tune in for episode 1. All right?
All right,
Just to
right.
see the mess that is happening, and then I'm done.
Right.
Because here's my thing. I don't think of Jax and Brittany as being able to pull in views. I don't see them as these big.
Jax pulled big views though when he was on Pump Rules. Like that was
But
he was like the central focus for a long time.
But also, Shawnee, he got fired and the show continued on without him. He was an
Right.
ensemble cast member. If he was able to pull the views, he would have gotten a show with just him and Brittany. They know Jax can't pull the views, which is why they brought in other people like Kristen, who's gonna be dramatic. And then
but I
there's
don't feel like she's not
No. but
polar
she's gonna
either.
yeah, but she's kind of polarizing in terms of the drama and the connection to and then
Right.
there's
I
this
think
random
that's what it's gonna be is
yeah.
like they'll use that to like pull the drama in between, Jax and Brittany and like what they had left over from the rest of the cast. I don't know.
Yeah, and they'll
I still think it'll do well because I think that Jax knows how to amp up the drama and make it happen,
Honey,
and
I
he'll do
don't-
anything to do it.
But I
So-
don't even think Vanderpump Rules is gonna do that well. I think
I don't think that one will. No, I think
Right.
I think because Rachel did not come back,
yeah.
it's a downward spiral now. Like we're
Mhm.
just
I think they're counting on the viewers from Vanderpump Rules to get us watching Jax's show.
of course.
But
of course.
after maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes, I think we're gonna lose interest in Vanderpump Rules. And I'm not
Maybe.
saying to watch Jax. I just
Right. I mean, that could very well happen.
Yeah,
because they can't get the draw. I mean, Scandival's over. Nobody cares anymore.
Johnny, we can only talk about
Time to
Scandival
move
for
on.
so long. Like what
Right.
what are they gonna get? Tell me what you think these
I
people are
mean,
gonna
the
give us.
big, oh my gosh, that I saw is just that the other Tom knew about,
Mhm.
Tom Schwartz knew about the
Yeah,
affair the whole time.
Yeah,
and
but
kept it
Rachel revealed that on her podcast, so that's not
Right. I think that is going to be like, that's the most like jaw dropping thing that I've even heard. Like, what else I don't even care.
But
I don't care
also
if anybody else cheats. I don't care if anybody else lies.
that they've been Rachel Raquel said it on her podcast. I don't know if it's been discussed months ago when they filmed. So we don't
He
even
said he
know if
didn't know. I thought he said he didn't
he
know.
said he didn't know last year, right? But remember that
Right.
it's already been filmed. So even though
Right.
Raquel just said it on
Oh,
her
yeah.
podcast, we don't
Yeah.
even know if it's gonna be
Right.
discussed on the
True
show.
that.
Scene.
Yeah.
You
that's
understand? Right, because we're
Right.
in time and
true. Right. So who knows? I guess it's all up in the air. We'll
I'm
see.
gonna check out a few episodes and then I'm over it.
Right. What else could they do that's going to be interesting? Like, I really, truly don't care if anyone else cheats on anyone else from that cast anymore.
Mhm.
Like as said, like everybody cheats on everybody on that
There's
cast.
not
So,
one person on the Vanderpump Rules cast that hasn't cheated at this point.
right. Like they're all.
You know?
trying to-
There's not one, but it's like a requirement. If you're not a cheater, you cannot come on the
Can't
show.
do that show.
Not
Right.
allowed. This didn't meet their. All right, we're gonna talk about Mary Brown from Sister Wives because
He has a man,
Mary has a man, and
and
Mary,
it's not a catfish this time. What?
I love it.
And
I,
I was really pleasantly surprised. He is a handsome man. Mary did. She did it good. And the
He-
thing is, Mary is looking better right now than I think she's ever looked.
because she's,
She's
happy.
looking happier. She's looking healthier. She's slimmed down quite a bit. She's changed her hair up. She's kind of softened her makeup look.
Mhm.
Man is handsome. I really am looking forward to getting to know who he is. I hope that this is real. I hope she's just not trying to like follow the hype of Christine and her marriage and how excited everybody is for Christine and David. I hope it's real. I hope for her case, for her sake, it's real.
I want Mary to be
Another
happy.
wedding.
But here's the thing, Shawnee. I'm reading this announcement, and she said, his name is Amos. I've been dating him since October, November,
Right.
December, January. I don't know if after 3 months we're introducing our men on Instagram.
I wouldn't. Not
Absolutely not.
in real life. Why not? With
Right,
my
but
200 followers on Instagram or whatever.
right, but
Like in
I
terms
would
of like
never.
being a reality TV star. Yeah, I know you don't put anybody out there.
nobody.
Like
You're
you're a vault. But being a reality TV star with millions of followers and everybody talking about you and scrutinizing you and combing through I mean, we've already went looking to see who this guy is. So everybody's looking to see who this guy is.
this poor guy is gonna be
Right.
subject to they're gonna find
He
everything
needs to
about
call
this guy.
Kalani's man and be like, all right, how do I live through this? Because they're about to rip me up.
I think 3 months is a little quick to be, because 3
It's quick.
months, you're still, listen, she needs to make sure that this man is it,
Right.
and then we're gonna get married and be like, take that.
Right.
That. You know?
However, how quick did we know about David Woolley? Because they weren't even together. Were they together a full year before they got married? Like it was like a year. So-
and she announced it soon as well.
You know, I mean, yeah, we knew that
Okay.
they were together for months before they got married. So-
When she announced it, I assumed they were together for a long time because they looked so solid to me.
They did look really.
They looked
comfortable
like-
together right away. I mean, you know what they say though. Sometimes when you meet somebody, you just
When you know,
know.
you know.
Like,
But-
just, you know.
But she's been with this man forever. She's been with one man, Cody, forever.
Mm,
You don't
right.
really know what the world of dating is
I
like.
would be more careful.
Yeah, it's too.
Until I have a ring on my finger and a wedding date set,
Mhm.
be
Yeah.
quiet about it.
Listen, I don't need to tell you that you're not coming on my
Right,
Instagram page. Nobody's gonna see you.
I mean, I'm adopting your policy from here on out because we see what.
Johnny, I'm telling you, the minute you show the world, listen, they're
Oh,
gonna bring
man.
up he's gonna have been arrested 16 times. He has some kids.
They're
he
gonna
has to
find
take care
everything.
of. And the only other thing I had on here was Real Housewives of Atlanta is still in limbo, right? Candy's
Right.
upset.
Andy's
spoke-
mad. I think she knows she's on the chopping block.
But no offense, I don't want people to lose their jobs, but also if they did a Roni style revamp, Candy
Mhm.
alone is $1 million the network is saving.
Right? They'll save so much money getting rid of her, Kenya. Like,
Yeah, because Candy gets also, I know people love Candy, but guys, I would have
Andy's gonna be all right. Candy can keep doing her
fine.
old lady gang show.
Candy, Shawnee, if Candy never works another day in her life, she's
She'll
fine.
be fine. Right.
Candy, but also Candy looks like she's sick of this show. She gives us abs. Candy has nothing more.
What
to
could
give
she
us.
possibly put there out there for us from here on out? Like,
Nothing more.
we
Also,
don't care about any of it anymore. Like, there's no drama. Like, I don't. I
Funny.
mean, her mom's funny,
Candy-
but
Candy for me would have been gone probably 4 or 5 years ago. That's just
Right,
me
right.
personally. I
you
like-
need actually because she's not delivering. She's pulling this huge paycheck, and it's like for
And for
what?
what? Yeah, Marlo. Listen, for me,
Marlo needs to be in the middle now. Let her do it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't take her out.
I'm kicking.
She worked hard to get there. You can't take her out faster than she
I know,
like all
but
the years she took.
Marlo was doing good as a friend of, and Marlo came on as a full time and started acting a fool to me. It was just
I
like,
mean,
pipe down, ma'am. Sheree, so Sheree is on. There's Marlo,
tired. I wouldn't be mad.
Sonia. Listen, I love my fellow Jamaican, but I want Sonia
Not
to
exciting.
I feel like Sonia, listen, Sonia is one of those people that can get her own show with her family, and it's no drama, it's that, and you just have an audience for that. Same with Candy. Because Candy can pull a show on her own,
Right.
right? Because there's some people who don't need all the drama. There's some people who will watch Sonia and her cute family just, doing events, and her mom, and there's some people who will watch Candy and her family But
Right.
for the whole cast, I'm honestly, Shawnee, I would do a complete revamp like Roni.
I would not be opposed to that, only because if you think about it, there are so many like celebrities, reality star level, well-known people, women
in Atlanta. Yeah.
They could absolutely wipe the slate clean, start over, have a brand new show, and
Get a real friend group, because now all we're doing is just which is all the franchise. After a while, all you're doing is just throwing these random people in and pretending we're friends. So I would start from sorry. I love them all. I want them all to do well. Give them little spin-offs and put them on the ultimate girls trips and all the things. How do you feel about Drew Sidora? Do you want Drew to go as well? Because I'm not a Drew.
Yes, bye.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already done the divorce stuff. What else is there?
That's it for us.
All right.